Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids, and Sony have just concluded their 2012 IFA announcements with some really exciting new next-gen products, and I'm going to share with you as many details that I've garnered together in this very video, so stay tuned. Now, the first thing that they showed was a new game on the Sony PS3, Wonder Book, Book of Spells. Really lovely, magical graphics, and something that's really going to capture the imagination of the younger player. Now, something really funny happened during the announcement of this game. I was watching the incoming video stream, and there's a Twitter feed alongside, and Sony Alpha Lab didn't really care about this new Harry Potter game. You can see their tweet on your screen now. Moving on, they also announced a new Sony Xperia Tablet S. Now, you saw me review the Tablet S on the Geekanoids channel when it first came out. This is the new Xperia version, 9.4-inch screen, 1280 by 800 resolution, IPS opti-contrast display. It's running Google Android 4.0.3 Ice Cream Sandwich, and it sports a Tegra 3 quad-core processor. 16, 32 and 64 gigabyte versions. It looks really nice. They're stepping up the game on the tablet scene. The only thing I found a little bit disturbing was a flat keyboard case being announced alongside this device. I've seen this one somewhere else before. I wonder where. Then Sony moved on to announce not one, not two, but three new Xperia smartphones. Now, the Xperia T is the top end of the range, and then we've also got the V and the J. Now, just concentrating on the Xperia T, 4.6-inch display, quad-core. It's also got 1080p video support, a 13-megapixel camera, wow, and also one-touch NFC connections. So the example they gave is normally when you're pairing your mobile phone to something like a Bluetooth headset or Bluetooth speakers, you'd have to go through the menus to do the pairing. Well, now this has got one-touch NFC connections. You just touch your Xperia phone to the device you want to connect to, and it connects. Now, if that works, it will be absolutely awesome. Now, this Xperia T must be really good, because they then showed that 007 in the latest movie is actually going to be sporting an Xperia T. Sony also detailed two new VAIO computers, a VAIO Duo 11, which is sort of like a transforming ultrabook with a touchscreen, and it's got an 11-inch screen. Is it a tablet? Is it a laptop? It's one of those sort of convergence devices. Not too sure whether that one's going to work. Then they also announced the VAIO Tap 20, and this is a 20-inch touchscreen all-in-one desktop PC. Looks very nice and swish. Both of these will be sporting Windows 8. Sony also announced a couple of other things I'll just cover off quickly. I'm saving the best till last, so stay tuned. They announced a wearable action camera with Wi-Fi, sort of like a GoPro, and you can control this Wi-Fi action camera with your mobile phone. They also announced a massive 84-inch 4K resolution Bravia TV, which will be available during 2012. This looks absolutely awesome. Not sure what the price is going to be on this, but it looked stunning to say the least. Now, I've saved what I think is the best till last. Sony also announced their next 5R digital camera, 16.1 megapixels, capable of capturing 1920 by 1080p video capture at 50 frames per second, and also it sports a 3-inch screen. Now, this 3-inch screen's got a 921k dot resolution. It's very similar to the Sony Nex F3 that I reviewed on the channel a few months back, but this one is actually tiltable through 180 degrees, so you can actually tilt it right up on itself so that you can have it front facing. Ideal for if you're creating videos of yourself like I do. Now, the big news about the 5R is that it also has downloadable apps. So it's running a new operating system. You can download apps to the camera to further enhance its features, and a few examples were given, such as a time-lapse app and a cinematic photo app. Really excited to get my hands on the 5R. I will be covering this one on the Geekanoids channel, and that wraps up all of the main announcements that came from Sony today. There were a few others besides these, including some new headphones, But those are the highlights for me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all in the next one.